Yep, I joined my first game jam. Well, this time I made and submitted the game at least. If you couldn't tell by the title, I joined the very serious Juniper Dev Game Jam. The theme was Spin to Win, so let me introduce to you Moving Willingly. When the theme was announced, I started sketching some ideas. Not all of them were very creative, like rotating around a mini planet and if you stop you lose, or a roguelike with blades rotating around you. They are not bad ideas, but I wanted to create something different. The idea that popped to my mind, especially because of Juniper's video, was a platformer 3D where your only movement is spinning around a swing to launch yourself to another swing until the end of the route. I thought about the story and wrote what I needed to do, but after a day of trying and failing to do the main mechanic, I just scratched that idea and went to sleep demotivated. On day 2, I had a different idea, rotating the helm of a ship to make the character move. I kept the platform apart, but 2D fitted better in this idea. So I developed the main mechanic, tested it for a while and I liked it. So I wrote once again all the things that I needed for the project. The main goal was to keep it simple. 10 levels, 6 types of obstacles, make it difficult, but not impossible. It is not a rage game. In 2 days, I was able to finish all these features, as well as the menu and the endgame placeholder. There are bouncing platforms, step on it to jump, wind currents that push your ship in the wind direction, octopus tentacles that sink your ship, cannons that fire cannonballs in a direction, and sea mines that come up and down and explode when touched. Creating the levels was pure trial and error. The objective was presenting one of these features in one level and complicating it in the next, until all features are implemented at once in the last level. I also implemented this laser lava thing to kill you instantly because I didn't want people to fall off the map. The first day was dedicated to art. I drew everything on Photoshop and implemented it slowly into the project. It was also here that I playtested the game for a long time and made changes to the maps, polished all the mechanics and created the animations. I'd never used tile maps to create a level before. It was a very funny experience, but creating all these stone tiles was a little boring and time consuming. But I loved the result, so worth it. Creating the water shader was a nightmare, but it paid off in the end. The next few days I spent my time polishing the game, getting rid of bugs, creating the final menu and creating the save system so you can unlock the levels when you get to them. In the final day I made all the sounds, and by made I mean get them from Freesound and change them to what I had in mind. I used this sound manager that I created for my other game, Fang's Playground, and added it all to the game. Exported it, published it to itch, total failure. Correct the errors, export again, publish again, nope. Change the dimensions, export, you get the idea. After a few times it was up and running. Create the itch page and it was all done. I managed to finish my first jam game. It was a very stressful week. I worked at my job almost every day during the jam. It was kinda hard to manage the time. I probably slept 4 to 5 hours a day during that week, but it was worth it. For those, all of you that didn't saw my other video, it took me 8 months to finish Fang's Playground, so being able to finish a game in a week was amazing. Also, there are some things that I needed to cut down, like a boss fight where you needed to dodge the obstacles and use them at the same time to hurt the boss. I didn't have time to create music for the game, and most importantly, I ran out of time to create custom devs for all the features. The only one that got this was the tentacle that grabbed the ship and sank it. The lava was going to incinerate the ship. The cannonball completely destroyed it and the sea mine exploded the ship in tiny pieces. Maybe in a future update, but very unlikely. Now, here's the position I ended up in. I was aiming for 500, so not bad at all. I'm happy with this project and I love the experience. I already joined the next one, the Break is Game Jam. So I see you there. Dot.